Everyone, thanks for clicking on to this little video. In this short film, I'll be reflecting on some of the words that Jesus says in the Gospel from St. Matthew for this Sunday. Peace be with you. The peace of the risen Christ be with you. So this week we've been busy, deep cleaning St. David's Church so it can be ready for opening from this weekend onwards for private prayer. Our churches in Wales can be open, and I know in other parts of the country they've already been opened. But they're open for private prayer. Private prayer, is there such a thing as private prayer? You are never less alone than when you pray. You are never more connected to a whole seen and unseen universe than when you pray, connected to a universe of saints and angels and invisible forces of compassion right beside you as you say your prayers. Even on your own when you pray, you're not being private, you're being social, communal, you might say. Prayer puts you into a communal sacred space, a communion space, a communicating union with God and the kingdom of heaven. Now, I know what's meant by private prayer. Churches will be open for individuals to come and spend some time praying by themselves, not as part of a planned church service. And I'm so glad that people will soon be able to do just that. Come into one of our churches to spend a few moments in the presence of Christ and just be. The great contemplative writer Thomas Merton wanted all churches to be open, especially city churches, so that people could just come and breathe. Merton felt that modern life was always trying to rush you and stop you breathing deeply. But churches are places that tell you to slow down, catch your breath, let your breath catch you. You do know that the church is a conspiracy, a place where we come together and conspire. Conspire from the Latin con, which means with, and spire, breathe. When you're anxious and stressed, your breathing becomes constricted and you breathe in a more shallow way. Step into a church and conspire. Breathe more slowly with us. Maybe if you take time to come into a church, a voice in your head will start to say, "What do you think you're doing? How dare you just sit down and not be justifying your existence to the universe? How dare you not apologize to the universe for the air you breathe? Blah, 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 blah." Those voices, they never stop attacking us. Why are you wasting your time? You could be consuming something or doing something useful. Let me tell you about the conspiracy we've got going on in church. You weren't made to be useful. No, you were made to be loved, and that's it. That's the reason for your existence. Like a flower, like a star, like a sunset, you are of no use to God. Tools are useful, machines are useful, but you're not a tool. You're not a machine. God does not want to use you in that way. You are a unique, utterly irreplaceable human being, precious in his eyes. In the 6th century, the Jewish people lost a huge battle with the Chaldean Empire, and many Jews, as a result, were exiled to Babylon. While they were there, Jewish writers and thinkers heard the ancient Babylonian story of how and why the world was made. In what's called the Enuma Elish, the creator god Marduk makes the world, and on the 7th day, Marduk rests and commands the human beings he's made to serve him as slaves. When they heard this, the Jews thought, no, that doesn't sound like God. So they rewrote the Enuma Elish. In Genesis chapters 1 and 2, you can read the Hebrew rewrite. In the Jewish version of creation, God creates the universe, and on the 7th day he rests and he commands the human beings he's made to rest as well. Marduk's first command is, come and serve me. God's first command is, come and rest with me. In the Babylonian version, human beings are instruments, things, slaves to be used. In the biblical version, human beings are image bearers of the divine, and the reason for their existence is freedom, friendship, and mutual delight and rest with the living God. In our gospel today, Jesus says, come to me, all who labor and are heavy burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls in me. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. Light. Yes, literally, Christ is like a walking Sabbath. Come, he says, you're not a slave, you're a human being, a walking icon of uncreated light. The other gods always want something from you. The gods of money and profits and stuff, the gods of success and competition. Buy more, work more, serve more, clean me, serve me, blah, 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 blah. And we listen to this nonsense. Trade unionists used to call it the boss in your head. You say to that voice, well, honey, the thing is, I've got a king, and it's not you. The real God says, come to me, all who are weighed down and tortured inside, and I will give you the peace of the Shabbat, the delight of the Sabbath. The living God says, I didn't make you because you're useful. You're not a cog in a machine. You are a daughter, a son, made in my own image. I made you for rest and delight. Sure, there's work to do. There's a world that needs tending and mending and healing and putting right. How about you and me do something about that? I'd like that. You and me together. And that cross you're carrying, I can help you with that too. Look, I'm carrying one. Shall we carry them together? But that's not the reason why I made you. I made you for the delight of knowing you and wasting time with you and drinking wine. In Matthew chapter 11, Jesus is being criticized for wasting time eating and drinking wine with tax collectors and sinners. That's code for the dregs, the worst of society. But there's no such thing, it seems, as a human being with whom God does not want to waste time and bread and wine and an amazing amount of grace. So, our churches will be open for private prayer from this week onwards. Soon they'll be open for prayers and the Eucharist and worship together. There's nothing to buy in these churches, no work to do. All you can do when you come is be and breathe and receive. Why not? Join the conspiracy. We'd love to see you.